you won't have to worry about them anymore. All right? You will not have to worry about this rat who's been sneaking around, putting their business all up in your business anymore, babe, because they're done. The rat has been caught. The rat has fell onto the mousetrap type shit. Okay? So, y'all, for like a while now, I have been having like this little insider with God about like a mouse. Okay? It started maybe like 2 years ago when I was at the subway or something like that, and I had asked God a question about, somebody. I was like, yo, is this person still around? Is this rat sneaky energy still around? I was like, God, show me, a mouse or a rat if they're still around. And I didn't know that when I had that conversation with God that it was going to be a whole like 2-year journey. And let me just tell y'all, I absolutely do not like mice or rats. Like, you can rob me one of those. Like, I absolutely hate them. But I was on the subway and I was like, well, God, if this rat is still around, still just in the business, just in the way, God, let me see a rat, let me see a mouse, like, show me it. And I did not see the mouse right then and there, but I definitely seen it maybe like an hour or two later. A mouse popped up at a subway station that I was at, and I was like, oh shit. So I was asking God to show me right then and there. He didn't show me while I was standing at the subway. Go somewhere else, boom, I see the rat. So that told me that the rat was still present. Now, I know this message is a little different, and y'all gonna be like, girl, what? But please, just bear with me. Now, time is moving forward, right? I see another rat, right? This time it's big, but it's barely able to move, okay? This time it's getting stuck, and I'm like seeing it to the left. It's kind of like in the middle of the floor in the subway, and it's not really able to move. It kind of like something was wrong with his leg or something like that, right? So that's a sign for me, like, okay, this person ain't able to move as slick as they used to. Okay, someone is aware of their sneaky behavior, and it could have just been you. Like, you could have noticed this person's behavior and you started to, just pay attention more or keep your eyes open with them or just react or act different, right? And now this person feels like, damn, they're getting stuck. Like, they can't move as fast as they used to. Okay, something's going on with their leg, bitch. They can't move as swiftly how they used to be. All in people's business and all that, right? So now, next time I see a mouse. But this time, it is more, I think I was at someone's house and I seen it in someone's house. So now I'm like, oh, bitch, this motherfucking mouse is, is getting serious. Like, this is somebody in somebody's home. Okay, so now I'm thinking like, all right, maybe you were brought up, all right, to this person. They were having a conversation about you, because if it pops up in someone's home, that's a little bit more intimate. So, this person could have been having a conversation with you, with your like divine counterpart or whatever like that. Okay, it's something close to home. This divine counterpart could have brought your name up to this rat, all right? And this rat could be like a mother figure. This rat could be a sister, all right? And what's funny is because I remember this dream that I had, and I was with this divine counterpart. But before we had started chilling, remember that dream when I was telling y'all about the cats in the house, how we was in a house, and the cats was in the house, and then this lady, she decided to let the cats out, and she forgot all about the cat. And I had went outside and I noticed that the cat was still outside, so I let the cat come back inside the house, and she was upset that I let the cat back inside the house. Why was she upset? Because she was really a rat. She was really just a mouse, okay? She was shaped as a mouse in the spare room. She was a freaking mouse, because when we came back inside, the cat was literally jumping up at her, trying to get at this person. And I spoke about it in my message about how, I forgot what the title of that message was, but I was saying how the cat was definitely trying to attack this person because they had left them outside. But it makes sense. Of course, a mouse wouldn't want a cat to be in a house. And this was like a house cat. When I came into the home, the house was already in the home. They had just let the cat out to pee or something like that. And that cat was out all night. I said, oh shit, we done left the cat out. I let the cat back inside. And this person had a whole fit trying to get mad at me because I let the cat back inside. And then the cat started to like jump up, like, is purring and shit, got his paws out, like ready to attack this person that is like on the side of me, behind me. But I'm not looking at the person, I'm just looking at the cat. If I would have just looked at the person while I was in my dream, the person's face probably looked like a motherfucking mouse. Okay, it probably looked like a rat. That's why that cat was acting like that. Or the cat just could have really been upset that they didn't let them back inside the house. But also, this person probably was looking like, a mouse to this cat. All right. That's just like a side note. That's something that God showed me in my dream. Right. So now we see the mouse in this person's house. Right. So now I'm like, oh, bitch, it's getting a little personal. Maybe they had a discussion about you, all right, about this union. Maybe this person brought up your name to this person, to the sister, whatever. They're talking about you in the house, okay? You're being discussed in the home, all right? I don't know, maybe you guys, you and your divine counterpart, y'all had a little conversation or something like that, and maybe he was discussing it with a friend or a sister of his, and, this is why this mouse appeared in this home that I was at, right? So now, the mouse appeared at this home. I saw it for a quick second, but I couldn't believe that I had saw a mouse when I was in this home. And then boom, when I went into another room, I saw a mouse again. And I noticed, y'all, please bear with me with this message because I recorded this message or something similar before, but because of the revelation that I just got, this is telling me this is it. Okay, this is it. The mouse has been caught. Okay, the mouse is on the mouse trap at this point. The mouse done died, baby. The mouse is dead. All right. So now I seen a mouse in this person's house. I'm running because I see a fucking mouse. And guess what? Where I go out to, I see another mouse. I'm like, oh, hell nah, bitch. Who the fuck playing with me, right? So now I'm tight. I'm like, how the hell? Nah, like, bitch, I grew up in the trenches. I know what it's like to have mice. I know what it's like to have roaches, bitch. I was like not expecting that. You know what I'm saying? So that fucked me up all the way. I said, oh, but I knew it was a spiritual meaning because, again, remember what I had told God about 2 years prior, right? And so this was telling me that things were closing in, okay? This divine masculine could have been talking about you to this person. Things are closing in, all right? Something is getting more serious because it's in the home. So now, I remember I was doing a message and I was talking to y'all and I was walking down the street, remember? And I saw a mouse. Remember, if y'all really be keeping up to date with my messages, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I was walking down the street and I had said to y'all, because I was literally talking to y'all as I'm walking, and I'm outside and I saw a baby mouse literally right in front of my motherfucking feet. Walking outside, it had went into like this, it went like underneath this house or whatever. It was like a hole outside and I had saw it, but it was like this really light or white gray looking, like super small mouse. And I said it in the message, y'all. I literally said it in a message. I was like, that just hit me out of nowhere. Like, why the hell I'm seeing a mouse outside? But it was the smallest mouse that I ever seen in my motherfucking life. And with that message, I was going to drop. Actually, I had started record to talk about that. And I was going to say how the mouse has been, the mouse is not as big. Because remember, it started off as rats. Okay, God was showing me rats in New York City first in a subway station. And then every time God would show me a mouse moving on throughout the years, it started to get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. So y'all, recently that message I just dropped, maybe that was like a week or two ago. I ain't even gonna lie. And I seen that little small mouse and I said it in a message. I was like, I just can't believe how small that mouse was. And I was just freaked out. I don't like mice, whatever. Now, God could kill me right now for lying, baby. I speak the truth of Christ. I lie not. Why did I run into something yesterday and guess what the fuck it was? It was a mouse, but it was a dead mouse. A dead mouse. Out of nowhere. Just a dead mouse. Just chilling. And I'm like, All right. I thought that the mouse was done when I saw it as a little tiny baby. I was like, okay, this bitch, you know, they not a big rat no more. They can't keep being sneaky and being all big and being doing what they doing no more. It's like a motherfucker done shrunk to be small. Like this is not gonna be a problem no more. But now when I seen that motherfucker was dead, I'm like, oh, this bitch is dead. The witch is gone. The witch is dead type shit. Now listen, I know this message might be TMI. All right, I know some people may not understand the message, but that's okay, babe. I understand it, and I know the people that have an ear who is meant for will understand it as well. Sometimes we ask God for confirmations in crazy ways, okay? And I was asking God for confirmation in a crazy-ass way when it came to rats and mice because I was thinking about a situation while I was on a subway station, and I was like, God, give me a sign right now if this person is still involved in this person's life. Show me a rat. Show me that they still got a rat attached to them. Show me that there's a mouse still attached to them. So, when you asking God these prayers and you asking God for a sign and you not being specific, I didn't say, God, keep it only in the subway. I don't want to see it when I'm at my friend's house chilling. I don't want to see it in my friend's house. I don't want to see it while I'm walking down the street. If you're not specific, God is going to show you. So I wasn't specific about, God, let me just keep it in the train station. I didn't specifically say that. So God started to show me this rat in different ways and different sizes until we got to the end where this rat is motherfucking dead and it was a mouse. At the end, it was a mouse. It was dead and it was unique. It was like a light grayish mouse. It wasn't them dark dookie color gray or black looking mouse. This was a cuter gray. So this is definitely a feminine energy. This is like, I know it sounds crazy to some, but the real motherfuckers that this message is for, it ain't gonna sound crazy to you. Listen to me, please. The rat has been caught. The rat is dead. You are not going to have to deal with this motherfucking person anymore. There was somebody that was in your energy, that was in your divine masculine's energy, that was trying to dictate shit, that was trying to tell this motherfucker what to do and what not to do, what to say to you, what not to say to you. Somebody got into some type of altercation. And this literally could have just happened last night. This could have happened the night before. All right, this month, October, they could have got into a big altercation because maybe this divine masculine brought you up, asked about you, just said something about your name just to see this person's reaction. And the way that this person reacted told this divine masculine everything that he needed to know. It's like he already knew some things, but he just wasn't sure. He didn't want to believe it. Now something just happened and it was like the icing on the motherfucking cake because now this rat is dead, okay? God would not have been still showing me what I asked him to show me about 2 years ago going forward, okay? He kept showing me the signs about this situation, all right? He kept showing me this person is still here. This person is still here. This rat is still around. Oh, it's around, but it's getting smaller. Oh, it's around, but it's small. Oh, y'all, they talking about you. It's getting spicy because, baby, I'm chilling at my friend's house and we see a mouse just coming out of nowhere, running around in motherfucking circles and shit, bitch. That's somebody talking about you. Okay, that's your name being discussed. All right, when I seen that shit in that person's house, that was like things were moving in. Things were coming home. This person could have been talking about, getting back with you, coming back home to you, reaching out to you, talking to you. This is when things got a little spicy. And I'm going to assume that this feminine didn't really like how this masculine was talking and showed her ass a little bit. And this masculine cut this bitch off. It's a cutoff that just took place. Somebody got cut off here. Somebody ain't that close how they used to be. Somebody ain't listening to this person's advice because they know that this person ain't sincere. It's a sneaky energy. It's somebody realizing that this person is a liar, maybe. That this person is envious, sneaky, jealous. Mice, they probably hate a lot of things. A lot of people. They love who they are, maybe. But some is probably like, damn. Everybody's always scared of me, frightened. They always trying to kill me and this motherfucker. I wish I was a human. This could have been somebody that just was trying to blend in as a human, but they was too much of a rat. They was too fucking sneaky. They was always hiding. They always has ears everywhere. This is somebody that know all the motherfucking gossip, bitch. They can have left the job years ago and they still know the tea about the job because people always coming to them telling them gossip and tea because that's all they like is gossip and bullshit. This could be somebody they done left the camp, the organization, the business years ago, but they still got all the tea and the drop and the mess on everybody that's working there. Sorry, excuse me, y'all, baby. I'll be having to remember to breathe, baby. I just be talking. Let me catch my breath. I can't even talk, okay? This is somebody, they got eyes and ears everywhere. They still know exactly what's going on, even in places that they not in. This is a nosy motherfucker right here. This is a sneaky motherfucker. This is somebody, they get cheese from here, they get cheese from here, they get cheese from here. They get all over the place to the point where they get caught. This is somebody that just be talking and talking and talking and talking, and then don't even realize that a motherfucker really listening and taking notes of everything that they saying, and they're going to use it against them one day somehow. Somebody got caught here. This is a feminine energy. This is a friend. This friend got cut the fuck off. I promise y'all, I speak the truth of Christ. I lie not. I will never come to y'all and lie. I don't give a fuck to lie. Why would I lie? I don't care that much to be lying on here. My message is going to be the truth. And it's going to be confirmations in ways that I know that God is speaking to me. It just so happened that today I'm actually sharing a confirmation with y'all. And it's kind of a nasty, crazy one, you know? But trust me, this is a real message here. Someone has been caught. The rat has been caught. Somebody has been sneaking around in your business for years. Somebody has been having a say in your motherfucking relationship for years. Somebody has been dictating your person and making rules and just controlling this motherfucker for years. This person has finally been caught and dead, which means that your divine masculine has finally stood up for himself. Your divine masculine is finally able to see now. The mask has been removed. Now this person must be able to see this person for who they truly are. Or is happening, is unfolding right now. It's unfolding right now. There's no way I'm chilling and minding my motherfucking business and I see the dead mouse in this person's house. How? I'm minding my motherfucking business. We was about to make some popcorn and watch a fucking movie, bitch, going out to get the popcorn and I see the mouse. Dead. Just there. It wasn't there about an hour ago, about 20 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? Once you getting comfy, I'm about to watch a movie with my friends or whatever. And then boom, here we go. Yeah, game's over. Somebody thought they was finna be comfy. They could have had plans like maybe you, maybe not you. Maybe this divine counterpart, your divine counterpart was about to go out with this person, this girl, have a good time. It's the weekend actually. And then he must have said something, or maybe she said something about you, or he brought you up to try to see how she was going to respond. Something happened, and that party ended short. Because, baby, I'm at my friend's house chilling, finna make some popcorn to watch this movie, and what happens? So, this could have happened just like that. They could have been at each other's house chilling, about to watch a movie and mingle and chill, have a couple drinks, and bitch, something was dropped. Somebody said something. Something happened. An argument took place. I speak the truth of Christ. I lie not. Baby, listen to me. When you guys get back into union with your divine counterparts, for whoever this message is for, some of you are definitely getting back in union with this person. Please email me and let me know the truth and nothing but the truth, because I know that this is going to be truthful for some of your situation. They're going to tell you how they had some type of situation or a falling out with their best friend or their sister, a god sister, their mother, pertaining to you. I speak the truth of Christ. I lie not. Y'all better email me. Email me, because I know that this is true. That they had a falling out with a sister of theirs, a best friend of theirs, or a mother of theirs. Somebody says something about you, this person ain't like it. They cracked a joke about you, this person ain't like it. Or they cracked a joke about them and this person ain't like it. It's something happened. Either this person says something about you, divine feminine, or this person says something about your divine masculine. Like, oh, bitch, you ain't gonna never settle down. Oh, you'll never be in love. Oh, the only person that ever loved you was da-da-da. Or the only person you ever loved was da-da-da. Oh, girl, please. Or boy, please. And this divine masculine was able to read between the lines and really see this person's energy. And he snapped, or he just defended himself. He finally spoke up. I promise y'all, something has happened and this motherfucking rat has been caught. Literally. It's dead. This person can't be sneaky no more. They're caught. This person could have been looked at as innocent. You know, some people are like, oh, it's just a mouse. It's a sweet mouse. You know what I'm saying? So this is somebody your divine masculine could have thought like, oh, this is just my friend. She's so sweet. She can't hurt a fly, but she can't even hurt a motherfucking fly. This is how your person could have looked at this person. Shit, I know motherfucking more. He done got a reality check. I'm also getting, God just told me in my spirit that this person has actually, on their own time, have been asking God to reveal things to them as well. Because you could have already told this person about this person. All right, y'all staying with me? Y'all still with me? Okay. You could have told your divine masculine about this person already, but he defended this person. He didn't want to believe you about this person. So secretly, he's been asking God to show him something, give him a revelation about this person because he's still trying to figure out why you even said that. He's trying to figure out why you even felt the way that you felt about this person. Why would you even think these things about this person? Because he sees a totally different person. So he's been asking God to show him what you see so that he can see this person for who they truly are. And you've been asking God, or, the collective, whoever's been praying for you, God, show me if this rat is still around. Show me what's going on. So you guys are both kind of praying and asking for the same things. And y'all just got y'all motherfucking answer. I promise you. I promise you. Whoever this message is for, if you're a feminine listening to me, you're going to hear about your divine counterpart saying that he had a falling out with this person because he realized somebody's motives here. Or I promise you're going to hear about this situation. It's the masculine is going to tell you about this situation with this woman. He's going to tell you something about this. They had some type of argument. Maybe he walked out of the house. They were supposed to have like a fun movie night, right? A get together. He could have left the house, left her there, or he told her to leave the house, whatever it was. Bitch, they decided not to do that fun night. It's something happened where this person has been exposed. The mask has been removed. And now this masculine knows this person for who they truly are. I promise you, I speak the truth of Christ. I lie not. Again, I have no reason to lie. This is the truth. This person has been sneaking around, putting things in your person's ear, trying to keep your person from accelerating to their higher self, has been dead. It's caught. She's caught. She's literally caught. And your person is going to feel so grateful for you in a way. Like, because this could be someone that they didn't believe you when you told them this. You could have been trying to warn them about this person. They're going to feel so grateful for you, but they're also going to feel bad. Like they should have believed you the first time. You know how someone feel guilty like, damn, if I would have just listened or believed them the first time, this whole, I could have avoided this situation or this one that took place. Because I feel like something big happened. Like they really had a big argument or like a big disagreement, something that they probably can't come back from. And this person is like, damn, if I would have listened to my feminine that told me about this person, maybe I would have just handled it differently. I would have came into the situation different. But this is somebody that prayed that prayer like, God, show me this person's true motives. But they still was sure like this person didn't have no sneaky motives. You know how somebody still have faith in someone, but they're just like, God, if this is not true, if I shouldn't have faith in this person, just show me. But they're like, I still have faith. This is my friend or this is my sister. Like they been had my back. Like they would never do me like this. This is their energy. And now they're like regretting that they even had that energy. They wish they would have just really listened to you and have better discernment with the situation instead of thinking that you were trying to have different motives. Like this person could have thought that you were the problem or you were trying to start problems when you were telling them this truth. So basically, you could have been telling them, hey, this person around you, they don't like me or they don't really care about your best interest. They've always been sneaky or, they've been doing stuff or, whenever we have problems or arguments, they're ready for you to just run and tell them everything. Like this person really don't like you could have said this to this person. This person like, oh, whatever, this is my best friend. They will never, they've been through it with me. They've been through the fire with me, blah, 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 blah. This person just not really believing you. And bitch, please, they believe you now. Oh, they believe you now. I promise you they believe you now. I promise you they believe you now. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end this message just like this. Again, this message may not be for every last one of you, but it will be for some of you, okay? I love you all. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye. They should have believed you the first time. They should have believed you the first time. He should have believed you the first time. And then things probably would not have ended this way. Okay? things probably would not have ended this way. That is like a tongue twister for real, okay? If he would have believed you the first time, things wouldn't have ended this way. Your divine masculine, he didn't want to believe you. He didn't want to believe that his friend could be the ops. He didn't want to believe that his friend was a snitch. He didn't want to believe that his friend was the rat, the one snooping around, telling all the business, telling all the lies, sharing all the bullshit and gossip. He didn't want to believe it, but he believe it now. Something is in his face. He cannot deny it. Okay. All right. I love you all, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.